Welcome to CBS This Morning. We begin, of course, with major political developments on both sides of the country. In Washington, the impeachment of President Trump is on hold, as you may have heard, as Republicans and Democrats square off over whether a fair trial for Mr. Trump is even possible in the Republican-held Senate.
And at the 6th Democratic presidential debate in Los Angeles, Democrats turned their fire on each other, with the biggest attacks reserved for the surging mayor of South Bend, Indiana, Pete Buttigieg. It was the latest in a series of clashes on the role of money in the campaign, just over 6 weeks before the first votes are cast in Iowa. Ed O'Keefe is in Los Angeles for us. Ed, good morning. Why was this debate so heated?
Well, Tony, let's put it this way. Los Angeles is a town that's produced its fair share of TV dramas, and it was a bit dramatic for sure on the debate stage last night. That's because while there's unanimous agreement that the president should be impeached and that the trial should proceed as scheduled, this was the night the gloves finally came off. They finally started throwing punches, and most of them went at young Mayor Pete Buttigieg because he's rising in the polls.
Billionaires in wine caves should not pick the next president of the United States.
Senator Elizabeth Warren challenged Mayor Pete Buttigieg for recently holding an exclusive fundraiser in a wine cave in California's Napa Valley. Buttigieg pushed back.
This is the problem with issuing purity tests you cannot yourself pass. Senator, your net worth is 100 times mine.
Eventually, Senator Amy Klobuchar tried to stop the bickering.
I did not come here to listen to this argument. I came here to make a case for progress, and I have never even been to a wine cave.
But she took her own shots at Buttigieg over his previous comments about his Washington outsider status.
You basically mocked the 100 years of experience on the stage. And I have not denigrated your experience as a local official. I have been one. I just think you should respect our experience.
If you want to talk about the capacity to win, try putting together a coalition to bring you back to office with 80% of the vote as a gay dude in Mike Pence's Indiana.
If you had won in Indiana, that would be one thing.
There were also questions of age and gender.
Senator Warren, you would be the oldest president ever inaugurated. I'd like you to weigh in as well.
I'd also be the youngest woman ever inaugurated.
And there was an acknowledgement of the lack of diversity.
It's both an honor and disappointment to be the lone candidate of color on the stage tonight. I miss Kamala, I miss Corey, though I think Corey will be back.
A result in part because of fundraising thresholds.
You know what you need to donate to political campaigns? Disposable income.
Throughout the night, the contenders faced questions about the economy.
We need an economy that focuses on the needs of oppressed, exploited people.
Climate change.
I'm the only one on this stage who said climate is my #1 priority.
Healthcare.
Under Joe's plan, essentially, we retain the status quo.
That's not true.
No,
it is exactly true. But thank you.
And how they'd fix a broken Washington. Former Vice President Joe Biden made an especially personal plea.
And if anyone has reason to be angry with the Republicans and not want to cooperate, it's me. The way they've attacked me and my son and my family, I have no love. But the fact is, we have to be able to get things done.
Now, we mentioned that impeachment also came up, and the candidates all agreed that the president should allow his top aides to testify at the upcoming trial. But it was Andrew Yang who said that his party should, quote, stop being obsessed over impeachment, and that it needs to focus instead on winning back voters who had supported President Trump in 2016.
All right,
Anthony?
Ed, thank you.